everybody, welcome to a slamming edition of Box Busters. I'm Tracy Hackler.
Steel chair.
This is Chris Olds. This is Brian Hornbeck. Now these guys, and I'll call them dorks, have been playing WWE Slam Attax all morning.
You can't prove it.
All morning. Well, Chris...
3 games isn't all morning, but we had to learn the product.
Sure. So anyway, guys, brand new trading card game from Topps on the heels of their successful NHL Puck Attax and soccer, and they are raving about the success of this product.
Baseball's pretty awesome.
Baseball, and it promises a lot of fun for sure.
And it also segue.
Yeah, sure.
I cut you off, so it's really not much of a segue.
That's okay.
But it also promises finishing move cards 1 in 6,
okay.
Champions cards 1 in 5, title cards 1 in 5, and prop cards 1 in 5. The prop cards being probably the coolest of the bunch, because the steel chair finally has a card, as does the kendo stick.
There's a casket match card
that
one of my favorite wrestlers, The Undertaker, is well versed in.
That's true.
He will win a couple of casket matches.
In fact, was there a casket match before he even showed up?
Before he showed up in the WWE?
Yeah, I don't think a casket match existed before the Undertaker's character.
Here's one of the champion inserts.
Who is it?
Mr. Punk.
Oh,
speaking of the casket match, my top card, my first pack, casket match.
Yeah, I got one. That was mine too.
The collation on these things, this product can be a little rough at times.
Are you saying the casket match is a double print?
Not on paper.
Okay.
But I bought a lot of this stuff, and I struggled to put together a set. I've got 5 and 6 of some wrestlers and none of others.
Here's a finishing move.
I pulled one as well.
That's what she said. Here's Maria.
What?
With her beautiful bulldog.
That's no match for the Celtic Cross of Finlay, who likes to fight.
Match attack and find out.
Well, so what do we do?
With Finlay, you've always got a shillelagh around.
Oh,
I guess you did.
I dominated you.
That's Celtic Cross is crazy.
It's crazy Celtic. Here's Chris Jericho, who is the current WWE Heavyweight Champion.
Not for long.
I know he's going to get beat by Edge, but
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Here's one of Chris's favorite wrestlers, Sheamus. Which that spells his name S-H-A-M-E-U-S.
What's funny is, so everybody loves the fact that Sheamus is the world champion, or was the world champion.
Who does? Everyone loves that?
Everyone being no one.
Okay.
And if you actually look at his numbers, I wrote about this online previously, but if you look at his number for the game, he actually can be defeated by several of the women in WWE. So
just like in real life.
Yeah, they'll bring him down.
How about that? I've got a title card.
I got a better title card.
Really?
Yeah. I have the World Heavyweight Championship.
Come on,
the spinner belt is not cool. The spinner belt loses.
1, 2. It doesn't spin anymore. 1, 2, 3.
So they locked it off.
Yeah.
And I think I have here the.
So what good is a spinner belt that doesn't spin?
It's not a spinner belt now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No, it doesn't
it's got
spin.
The panel?
But no, it's just a piece of gold. Another piece of gold. It
is
doesn't
that like
spin.
What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
A baseball? Or
a frisbee?
A stick.
Here's Hall of Famer Coco Beware.
How about Kofi Kingston?
I like Kofi. Kofi's a good guy.
He's a mark.
I am.
How about probably the weakest wrestler according to his numbers here?
But
Mr. Singh.
I would rather have Nick Singh on my tag team match.
Or BJ?
Hapu?
Yes. What?
BJ Singh?
Yeah.
I got a tag team champions card. Chris Jericho and Big Show, and ironically, they're neither a tag team nor the champs any longer.
Oh,
but they're a 5-star
Big Show has a belt, though.
Yeah, but not these two.
Right. There's a champion card of, appropriately is the WWE champion right now, Batista, who will have his come up inside here at WrestleMania.
Show that one
off.
Yes,
he's good.
Here's the main event of WrestleMania 24 in the same pack, Undertaker and Edge. We all know who won that one, right?
Yes, we do.
We all know who should have won that one, right?
Yeah, The Undertaker.
Oh, okay.
The right guy won.
I think probably the best haircut is Mr. Tyson Kidd.
Oh.
But you'll know Undertaker versus Edge. If it's on the attack, Edge is 2 points higher than Undertaker.
Okay.
On the defense, Undertaker's 2 points higher than Edge.
Yeah, so
it's.
I give the edge to Undertaker.
I wouldn't.
I know you would. It's because you're a mark for Edge. There's a WrestleMania 26 card coming up here at the end of the month.
Oh yeah.
Michael Cole, Kelly.
Holla.
What?
Kelly's. She's so nice that she has to be named twice.
And her real name, if you didn't know, is Barbie Blank.
Wow. Well, I'm going to just introduce my boy Christian here, who should be some manner of champion at some point. He is in the Money in the Bank ladder match, though, and he's proven to be adept at that match. At least he did last year, so I think he'll be fine.
It's just putting over his wrestlers.
I think he'll be fine. I think he's going to do a title shot. I mean, if CM Punk deserves it.
It's all about the game and how you play it.
Is it?
It's about slam attacks.
Here's the
Triple H.
All the strategy involved.
There's the finishing move, Sweet Chin Music from Shawn Michaels, who will have some manner of
The
main event billing at
Do you
Mania.
recall?
Here's the
Do
Kali.
you recall us
Bomb.
actually being a tag team?
Bam.
Maybe, but it was obviously briefly.
Yeah, this is my favorite tag team card of the bunch. Hornswoggle, who's about 4 feet tall, and Mark Henry, who's about 500 pounds. They're a tandem that can't be topped.
Match made in heaven.
I got the ladder card. It's sweet. Where guys like Evan Bourne and Christian and Kofi will excel in those types of matches.
Finishing move.
Night of Champions, Velvet pay-per-view.
And I think I have probably the toughest card to defeat in the set.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
101, 101.
Is that a scarce one? Or no?
It's not a 1-of-1, even though it's a 1-of-1.
Is it a 1-of-1?
Yeah.
Although if this was binary, it would be 5. So
Wow.
That's what I was thinking just now.
Me too.
I'm glad you said that.
How about a Michelle McCool champion card? There's only 2 women's champions cards. Michelle
Jeez.
McCool and Maurice.
She's impressive as a wrestler. TLC match card, one of the favorite pay-per-views every time it comes on.
Brian Harbeck's favorite, Mickey James.
that's right. You're
He
correct.
admits
Tino Morella,
He's a star.
comic relief of the WWE.
No one does it better.
It's true. But he pigeonholed himself into being a
That is true.
funny guy.
Oh, look at this. We've been all over the women's ranks here. Now we got the Divas Championship. This might be the best card of the bunch. It doesn't spin, but it's got pink on it.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to top a pink championship belt, right?
No.
Here's the tag team that never was but should have been.
Oh,
Just to put those two together.
nice.
I think that'd be
Here's
awesome.
Maurice, the Canadian bombshell known as Maurice.
Her finishing move is called the French Kiss.
She's a talented wrestler too.
She makes the wrestlers kiss the mat.
She does. She does. Yeah.
John Morrison,
That's your
rock
guy.
star.
You're marked for him too.
If he was better, I would be. He's not real hot right now, man.
Sledge-
Ooh, the sledgehammer card.
Triple H's weapon of choice,
That's a good one.
the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer!
Yeah, I was gonna say, but no Peter Gabriel involved, but
Oh yeah,
now there is.
absolutely.
I mean, it's funny, this is a gaming set, which is, basically, it'll be found at all your major retail stores.
Targets, your Walmarts,
Targets,
absolutely.
Probably more so than your typical card shops. But what's funny about it for myself is, I'm not really a gaming player. I've got a video game system at home that I really don't touch.
You were this morning. You were a game player.
Well, we were game playing this to learn it, and
Okay.
Yeah, to learn it.
to learn it, I swear.
Sure.
And what's funny about this set is I really like the design. So much so I've bought a lot of this and I'm trying to complete the set.
How
It's
much did you buy?
too much.
Like a couple packs or
More than a handful of starter decks at $5 a pop. So
a handful? That'd be like 6 or 7 or 8 or
in that range.
9, 10 maybe.
In that range.
Any
not-
tins involved?
they do have some cool tins with exclusive WrestleMania cards, 5 cards, so you can only find in tins, along with some jumbo packs. Essentially, they're jumbo packs. And when you say starter kit, it's one of these packs with about 5 times as many cards in it.
So how many of those have you bought then?
A lot.
10, 15?
I've spent more on my wrestling cards than you did on your PBR cards. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
He bought PBR cards.
Yeah.
He paid $40 a box, I think.
And I got them for less than that.
Less than that, either man.
I got them for 39.
Well, okay, yeah. So, Delivered. I got mine in person, so
I
I
got
got to pay the
6,
shipping. So.
but I got 6 autographs and 6 mem cards. I mean,
I got 0 because they don't have
Tracy
autos and mems in
1,
here.
Chris Old 0.
However, the reason I like it because of the design. This is, I think, probably the best.
We're getting the time.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I think this is
I don't
one
think
of
we have time to play.
the. We don't. I think this is one.
Some
of
would
the,
say that we've been playing for 9.5 minutes.
I think this is one of the strongest designed wrestling sets Topps has put out since they've done WWE. So
Right.
that alone made me want to buy it.
Mark or Chris, Brian, Tracy, thanks for watching.